phone on silent.
Having a quick vape. A lot of flavour. I'm going to get some more of that. Oh, it took quite a while yesterday for the notifications to go out. But I think it's YouTube.
Well, I've just had one. It's
Have
just come through, yeah. So hopefully everybody else will start getting them. Like, Jackie, hello, Jackie.
Hello, Jackie.
I've sorted your thing out, Jackie, because you was one of the...
Yeah.
the
Diana, how you doing? Gail.
And Gail, I've sorted Gail's out as well.
Cheryl. Blistering. Cat 69. Becca. James. Rachel Bailey.
And Christine, I think.
Christine Condon.
Yes, I've sorted hers out as well.
Blessings to you. Hello.
Hi, Mike, bro.
Mike, how you doing, brother?
Francis is on.
Francis.
How are you all doing?
Right, so we've got people coming on. That's lovely. Kath, how you doing?
Is Pixie on? Oh, yes, she is. She is. Hi, Pixie.
Pixie's put around my two favourite people.
Oh,
and Michael's put, excuse me, Pixie. Charlie, how you doing? We've got Carlos.
Hi, Trevor.
Got Dean.
Hello, Dean.
Trevor. Oh, Trevor Lovell, how you doing, Trevor? How you doing?
He's Alan. It's a chilly Saturday morning here. Oh, is it, James? It's quite
it's
nice
a Saturday,
here, isn't it?
a Saturday afternoon here. It's sunny.
E.T.'s on.
E.T., how you doing?
Oh, he's Kirsty. Hello, Kirsty. Says,
hello,
bonjour,
Kirsty.
Bonjour, bonjour, bonjour.
Volley, 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 volley.
I remember that, Kirsty.
What?
Do you remember when I thought it was Kirsty and Michael coming across the bridge?
Oh.
And I went, bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. And it weren't them.
I know, ironic, but 6 months, well, probably a year after that, we met the French on that bridge. Even though you've gone bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. Anyway.
Hi, Patricia, Ellie, Susie.
Susie, Pam. Your excuse, Michael. We got Loopy Lou. How you doing, Loopy? Michael Wyatt, how you doing?
They're on time for the live. Pleased to see you both and hope the team are well. Hope Mikey can clean that helmet up.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Yeah, what a find.
Got me, mate. How you doing?
Christine said, "What's for breakfast, love?" You know what? I haven't.
Any new names? Welcome along.
I think you had some biscuits, didn't you?
Let's not start about food again because I am starving.
Oh, you, Liz, I have sent you an email this morning, Liz. I'm sorry if I was behind with the emails. Who's back in? Oh, he's not. Oh no, he's back in hospital again.
Oh no.
Call, yeah.
Oh dear.
Well, he's a bit of a fighter, isn't he, Liz? So fingers crossed, Liz.
Ali, Tracy Wells, Victoria, how you doing? Good morning from Colorado.
Hi, Lana.
Oh. Lana.
Oh, Lana, sorry.
Hi,
Lana.
My God, Alison. Oh, God.
Hi, Alison.
How you doing, Alison Sears?
Lana says, my older daughter is graduating from university.
Oh, wicked.
Wow. Oh, Gail loves Saturday lives. I've sorted Gail's stuff out as well. I'm so behind with stuff.
We've got Angry Ginger. How you doing?
Ginger.
Yeah. So we've got 55. Lovely. We got Whiskey. How you doing, darling?
Hello, Marie.
We've got our Tim. Now Tim's on. We've got Storm. How you doing, Storm Bell?
Ali. Just had a pasty, yum.
Oh.
Nice.
What are we having?
Backyard swing set. I don't know, actually.
Robert Smith, how you doing? Leicester Magnets. Hi, Glenn and Marie. How you doing, Robert?
Oh, Rachel Bailey. Update on my mum. She's home and walking a little and driving my dad mad. Mainly due to her dementia. She can't remember falling and fracturing her hip. Oh, bless her, Rachel. Send her all the love and best wishes. And the same to Paul, Lizzie's husband.
Yeah.
Sending you all our best wishes.
Jeannie Morales, how you doing? So I'm not being ignorant. I'm just making sure I say everybody's name.
Yeah. So you're sending prayers and love to anybody who needs it right now.
Yeah. So yesterday we did something a little different, didn't we?
We did.
Well, it wasn't much different to what we're doing at the moment, but it was different for the area.
Yeah.
So we went out yesterday with
area.
Jill Shilvock, and if you go across to her TikTok, her TikTok is called Jill Shilvock, and lovely woman who we've known for quite a few years, actually.
And she loves her history as well.
She loves her history, and we met Kat, who's a friend, not a cat.
Yeah.
And we went for a little walk along a stream in the heart of the Black Country, and we found some lovely bits. Well, you did.
We all did.
We all did, but you found the best thing. And I think everybody agrees that was with us yesterday. Yeah. You found an absolutely amazing bottle, which I'm going to show in a minute because I've cleaned it.
Hi, Lope.
And it's on our group, but I'm still going to show it on the live. It gives us something to have a little chat about.
Hi, Elizabeth.
And we're looking forward to tomorrow. Oh, yes.
And it's all the Peakys.
It's all the Peakys tomorrow, yeah.
Oh, bless you, sis.
You had the find of the day, sis. There you go. See, I told you. I think we all had some nice bits. I mean, I was happy with my little link and my bottle and that, but the one you got's absolutely amazing. I mean, I've got to say it.
Marie said, Whiskey Cook, Glenn, looked like you were enjoying every minute before Women in the Woods.
I enjoyed it yesterday before Women in the Woods. I come out the woods with 4 women and there was van drivers driving past going, go on, son.
Hi, Joey.
Yeah, so I was a very lucky man yesterday with 4 beautiful ladies coming out of the trees.
Oh, thanks, sis.
How you doing, Joey? Yeah, it was a cracking bottle, Tim, a very cracking bottle. And to people on here who haven't seen it yet, I'm going to show it in a minute because I don't know if you want to get that one from up there, Marie, because this is one I had.
Which one?
A couple of weeks ago. That one there, see it?
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to say what it is yet until I've shown it.
You mean this one?
Yeah, so a couple of weeks ago, guys, at the bottle dump, I had this one. It's a little bit sick, unfortunately, but it's a Boots the Chemist bottle.
And you do only see them on the side like that, don't you?
Yeah,
like sideways.
Sideways. And it's a small one, look, see? You can tell. Well, it's the same size as my hand.
Oh, the camera's gone bright.
How you doing, Rob?
Hi, Rob.
So that's a lovely Boots bottle. Anyway, Boots. So what? If people don't know, if you're not from this country, I don't know if it's abroad and that, but Boots is a British company that started up in the 1820s, and it's
still going.
It's still going. It's a big chemist chain. It's got a pharmacist in there. They do everything there, you can imagine. But Marie yesterday found this here bottle, and I love it. Look at the size of that. And it is a Boots Cash Chemist. And I don't know if you can see it on there, but it has got a very slight aqua colour, which ages the bottle. And I'd say that's 1905, 1910. But that is a beautiful bottle. And look at the size of that.
And we can't find one, can we?
We can find one with the writing this way, but we can't find one with the writing that way.
No.
Trust us. Well, trust you, device will be different. But I've noticed when we find something magnificent, or when we find something bottle digging or wherever we do, we can try and research it. We've always got something slightly different.
Well, it's like last week, and we won't mention what it is. You'll have to check the video out on Thursday.
Yeah.
We found
Thursday's video, guys.
We found something that we never knew existed.
Yes, we did. Well, you did.
We have never seen one before.
Yeah, you did.
And it was mad.
Yeah.
But yeah, all the finds.
But yeah, you're going to be absolutely amazed on Thursday's video because Marie found something that we didn't know existed. Well, we knew it existed, but not this one or this type. So we knew it existed. It's probably, but then Mike had an absolutely amazing find. Then I was just collecting some old bottles and bits and bobs. I'm not going to say too much.
Tim says, "Here we go, teasers."
Oh, Tim, you're going to love this one, mate.
You have.
And then on the way back from finishing my day, because I was in a different situation to these guys, I found something that I've been after for quite a while, and I couldn't believe it. So Kirsty done well. Kirsty smashed it as well.
Yeah.
We was having things from, I'm gonna say now, and I know they are because we had it confirmed.
Bless you, Jennifer.
Last time, things from the 1600s. But I'm not saying no more than that because it gives it away. But oh my God, you are going to be amazed with Thursday's video.
Yeah. Hi, Rose.
It wasn't where one of us done well, we all done well.
Yeah, definitely,
you know what I mean?
Definitely. It was like, look what I got, and then it was somebody else's. Look what I got.
I love. There is a little find that Kirsty had, and it is amazing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I would swap Kirsty this. Look at her face. I wouldn't really.
I'll Kirsty that.
No, this is. I love this. I love this.
Mad, that is what.
We've got Queen. We've got Jennifer Lamb. How you doing, Jennifer? And big love to Clay, her husband. But yes, she found something very small, but it was absolutely amazing. I've never seen one. I've seen them on the internet, but I've never seen one and held one in my hand. That's all I'm going to say. We've got Shirl. How you doing?
First time watching live.
Welcome along, Shirl.
Bless you, Shirl. And Mimi. I've not seen Mimi on the
chat before. There is a few names, and if you're new on here, welcome along.
Welcome to the Peaky family.
Like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't, guys, because we've got some really good stuff. We do premieres on Thursdays, as all my followers will tell you. We do Thursday premieres at 8 p.m. British time. We do a live on a Sunday from our location. We do a live on a Saturday, just to have a little chat.
As long as we can get a signal.
As long as we can get a signal on a Sunday, yeah. But we've got so much coming up, so much. And we found that the channel is really growing from putting different ways of history hunting into it.
Me and Kirsty was getting excited yesterday. Kirsty was. Because there's something that we want to do. That again is a bit different.
Don't say it.
I'm not going to say it.
Because if you say it, everyone will be doing it.
I know. I'm not going to say it. But
and I don't mean you guys. I mean
was on about
people out there.
All the way back in the car. And I'm getting a bit excited. Because it's something we want to do. And it's history hunting again.
Yeah, of course.
But it's something completely different. So
everything we do will be history hunting and saving history from being destroyed. Or finding history that's never been found, like in rivers. It's never been found until we find it. Would it have ended up being destroyed in another 200 years' time? Probably so. So by us taking it out, we're saving it. That's the way I look at it.
Bless you, Carlos. Peaky Dipper's best late night TV around.
Oh, bless you. Thank you very much.
Comments like that. And we had a lovely one, which we'll have to put on our group.
Yeah.
Off Liz.
We do get lots of comments on our YouTube, guys, off all of you. And we do get back as much as we can. There is a few we've missed. We do apologise. It's just that the first night our video goes out, you get the odd comment and you can kind of keep up with them. And then after that, it just goes mad, doesn't it?
And emails. I'm sorry if I haven't replied to anybody.
So if you've not put a heart or a like on your comment, it's nothing personal. We will get around to it.
I have replied to a few this morning.
Yeah. James, I think I've already said hello, but hello, James, just in case I didn't. Who else we got? Rose. Hello, Rose, my darling.
I haven't seen you for a bit, Rose.
Yeah. Well, people have got things going on in their lives.
I'm glad Peakys sorted. I think she was a bit worried about us, because of the lives not on a Sunday and that. She was worried about us, bless her.
Yeah.
But she's here.
But
I got an itchy back, excuse me.
I got an itchy arm all of a sudden. It's mad, isn't it?
Well, I was bit a couple of times yesterday, I got to admit. I got a bit of a bite on my arm.
Well, I couldn't stop myself. You're tasty, you say, Marie.
Bonjour, Marie.
Oh, Marie. Bonjour. Bonjour.
Peakys, please say hi to Mimi. Hello, I am
Hello,
Mimi.
Mimi.
And welcome, welcome, welcome.
Welcome to the Peaky Dipper Madhouse.
Yeah, we're all happy you're here.
We've got John Wallace. How you doing, John? John texted me, actually. Oh, no, he didn't. He put it on my group. He put, amazing bottle. I bet it's going to go straight into your collection. I went, oh, yeah. Hello, John and family, anyway. Nice to see you on here, John. And I'm going back next Friday, John, if you do want to pop over. Right now, John's hurt his back, so he has to be careful.
James says, I'd like to pass on my thoughts to the Silver Fox. I miss his presence and smiles.
We all love the Silver Fox, and it did upset us when he had to go, but he had to do what he had to do.
What he wants to do.
And I don't hold it against him. He couldn't keep up with the travelling that we're doing now. When the Silver Fox originally started, we was literally just doing the Birmingham area, and it was okay for Nigel to do that. But as we started growing and the channel, he knew from the beginning if the channel was to grow and we was to travel.
And his business is growing. So
then it would become harder for him. But yeah, he's got his own business, so he couldn't just come out of the house when he wanted to because he worked from home. He runs his business from his home.
Yeah.
But I send all my love to Nigel if he's watching or if he watches. I do stay in touch with Nigel. Nigel's a lovely man, but he just had to do what he had to do. And I dare say, in the future, we're going to have other people like the Peakys. But
you better not.
No, I'm hoping to God. I'm hoping to God we don't. But people do leave through different reasons. I can't hold on to them forever. You know, I mean, look, Steve, he can hardly walk now. I mean, he's getting on a bit, Steve, isn't he? Actually, he's probably the fittest out of a lot of us, to be fair, Steve. But
he's a great travelling sister now.
He did. I mean, and he had a sat nav that was about 30 years old as well, bless him. I'll never forget the time where he went to a certain location, and because you thought he was funny on camera, but he wasn't putting it on. So we went to a location the once, and Nigel Perry,
it was even funnier.
Mr. Fox, turned around to us and says, "Which way are you going back, guys? You're not going to go back on the M42, are you? Because it is horrendous." And I went, "No," I says, "we'll go back through the roadway. I know the way back from here.
We'll avoid it then."
We'll avoid it then, I said. And he went, "Good." He says, "Don't touch our M42. He said, "'Cause you'll be there hours." What did he do? We went back the roadway. He went back on the 42. But he told us not to go on.
2 hours later.
And we got home. And 2 hours later, he was still stuck in traffic.
Yeah.
And we was phoning him, winding up, going, "Oh, lovely, nice, a cup of coffee here, look. Nice, we're all home and in the warm with our feet in front of the fire." Bless him. Bless him. I do love Nigel. He's a good lad.
Oh, bless you, Mimi. Says, "Loopy, I agree, this group is amazing and so kind."
Oh, bless you. Thank you.
You need a bit of kindness in the world, don't you? Oh, yes.
Well, there's enough badness in the world, and sometimes if you've just got one person out of 10 that is a nice person,
and
that's what it's about.
Back at you all, because you're kind and lovely and make our day too, don't they?
Yeah, they do. 100%. But yes, and we're going to a place tomorrow. I'm really excited. It's going to be the 6 Peakys out, full family. We've got Nancy. How you doing? I understand driving is not fun anymore.
Patty.
Around with the dear and impatient people. I know. Yes. Yeah. Driving isn't fun no more. It used to be 30 years ago.
It's chocker everywhere.
Plus, but it's silly now. Every man and his dog's got a car now. And the trouble is especially around this area, I don't know if it's like around the rest of the UK. The mum has a car, the dad has a car, the son has a car, the daughter has a car, the daughter starts dating, the boyfriend has a car, and there's 5 cars outside the house. We was made to walk everywhere. If you don't walk there, you don't get there. And that's the way I was brought up.
We didn't have a car.
My dad had a car and he still made us walk. He says, "No, just because I've got a car doesn't mean you." No, I'm not a taxi service. If you want to get there, you'll walk there, he says. And then if I got stuck somewhere, he'd say, "I'm not picking you up. If you got yourself there, you can get yourself back."
I'm going to remind you of that. Hi, Claire.
Hello, Claire. How you doing? Oh, got Daryl as well. I did miss Daryl. How you doing, Daryl?
Another new one on. Patty Bungay. Hello, Peaky Blinders.
How you doing, Patty? We are peaky dippers, but we don't mind that. We're blinders as well.
Oh, it's a good question off Diane. Let's get it up on screen.
Right.
What's the oldest bottle that you have found?
I haven't found the intact thing.
Oh, right. I got to remember.
Right, so the oldest piece of bottle we found, I can't say it's the oldest bottle we found. The oldest bottle in general we have found off a bottle dump is probably Victorian, 1860s, which is a cod bottle with a marble in. But the oldest piece of bottle is these two here. And these was on a recent video about a week or two ago.
Yeah.
So this here doesn't look much, does it? And that piece there, that is part of a onion bottle, and that would be 1500s to the time. And this is a mallet bottle, because this would have been like this, and it would have been odd shaped, and they call it a mallet bottle. And that would have been 1700s. So these two pieces here, and if you get a full one of these, you could be looking at about £5,000 in money. 5k. But we don't do it for the money. I just look an old one just to display.
But the oldest one we've got is the cod bottle, isn't it? Is it?
The oldest one intact we've got is a cod's bottle, yeah.
Have you got it there? People might not know what it is. There's bottles everywhere.
Yeah, but it's tucked away. It's tucked at the back.
Oh, okay.
It's if you look at what's called a cod bottle on Google, people that know will know what it is. But a cod bottle has got a marble in it, and it was Earlham Cod in 1830 who invented the patent, and it was a way of having a marble in it was a way of sealing the bottle when it got tipped upside down, so that nothing was released. And it was to do with, because a lot of bottles used to had to be laid on the side. Like Steve, in last week's video, guys, last week's, weeks before, Steve found a torpedo bottle. They would have been laying on the side with the lemonade or the water in it, and then it would keep the cork damp.
Yeah.
But they was lying on the side, so that wasn't doing any good. So they had to come up with different patents, you see.
Another question here. Angry Ginger said, "What are your guys' favourite find?" I mean, Kirsty, Mike, do you want to? What's yours? On the comments. What's that?
I'm trying to think. See, without sounding big-headed, I've had that many bucket lists where I've wanted to get and I've got them. You tend to not forget them as such, but you tend to go, well, I want that, and then you get it, and then it's like, oh, I need that now.
I know what my latest favourite one is, and it was something you found.
What's that? Oh, yeah, she's going to get her favourite find, Angry Ginger, that I've had lately.
This is the latest. Favourite find that I love.
But this wasn't magnet fishing. This was obviously walking a river,
and I just love it.
Yeah, so that is a little candle holder. It's got like an onion leaf pattern.
And that was mudlarking, wasn't it?
And little thin candle that sat in there, and you can imagine some old deer, can't you, walking up the stairs?
I'm just looking around.
So that's Marie's favourite. There you go, darling.
That's one of the latest
ones.
There you go. Of ours, anyway.
I think my favourite find, if I'm honest, was we knew a location where cannons was coming out, but we never thought in a million years we'd get one. We went along with certain people. I'm not going to advertise on my channel, but we went along with certain people to retrieve a cannon that they found. Then me and Steve was on the boat, and we was dipping a magnet, me and Steve was. And we kind of felt something, and we thought we're going to come back for that at a later date. It was a bit further on from the bridge, so we knew we were safe unless the person had got about. We knew nobody was going to get at it. So me and Steve went back about 3 weeks later, and I think it was the first time Kirsty and Michael came to Sheffield to meet us, wasn't it? if I remember right. And me and Steve knew that if we'd thrown off the side bank and not the bridge, we'd probably collar this item. And going by the way, we kind of knew that it might be a cannon. Anyway, we was throwing out for about 40 minutes, me and Steve was, and then we latched onto it with a magnet. I pulled it right the way across the River Don, which is quite a wide river, and we pulled it out, and it was what we thought it was. And that was a cannon, and it was a signal cannon, so it wasn't mega heavy. It was heavy enough, but it wasn't as heavy as a proper firing cannon. It was a signal cannon from 1830, Napoleonic era. So I'm happy with that. Very happy with the cannon.
Well,
so that's my favourite find.
Mike says, one of mine was my Quaking Bridge Victorian Street sign, cast iron, and only one bridge called that in the country.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
It was.
Absolutely amazing.
It was. And the amount of people who have magnet fished there off that bridge.
Yeah. That bridge has been hammered by magnet fishers.
Yeah.
And Mike goes and pulls out that.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen the video, honestly, check the video out. Amazing. Yeah. And I think Nicola White and Sci-Fi was with us that day as well, wasn't they?
Yes,
I think Nicola White.
If you go on to Nicola White Tideline Art channel and go and have a look at her YouTube, you'll see us on there, and you'll see her on ours, if you get what I mean. So yeah.
Right, and Kirsty's was.
Oh, we've got movie trailers and that news. How you doing?
Oh, hello. Kirsty put, love my French grey bayonet. It's got a few on
here. Hang on, bear with me a second. Did you sell the cannon?
No, it's sitting right next to me.
It's sitting right there, and it's been painted up. And I restored it. I just painted it.
We did put it on one of the lives, didn't we?
We did put it on one of the lives, not slung back.
I'll have to put that on. I'll have to put it on our page on Facebook.
Yeah, with all my cannonballs were found in the future, in the past.
I do keep meaning to do it. Put a little short on the.
It's heavy to mess about with, isn't it?
But Kirsty says, there's got a few on here. Look, love my French grey bayonet, my Flaubert, lead token, but there are many more. If I'm honest,
I never knew she got a Flaubert. Did you? She'd never mentioned she got a Flaubert. I knew she'd bring that into it.
I'll never forget the day she found that.
Yeah. To be fair, Kirsty is a very good magnet fisher, and she gets some really nice stuff, to be fair. And some of the stuff is what I hear about, and you never think I'd ever see it. And Kirsty managed to find it. Yeah, so.
And you got Hawkeye Mike.
Hawkeye Mike, but that's what we call him, amongst other stuff. But Hawkeye Mike. He's got the eyes of a hawk.
Now, Alison was on here. I don't know if Rusty and Alison could do knowing what their favourite finds are. And Alison was on here earlier. But Francis did put a question on here as well. I think it was, have we ever found a Ballantine bottle?
Oh, no, I'd love to find one of them. I know exactly what Francis is on about. Now, now I've got my mudlarking licence. I've just got to cover my serial number up. Now I've got my mudlark licence for the PLA. I can now go down to the Thames into London and have a look. That would be my bucket lister to find even a piece of a Bellarmine. Now, if you don't know where a Bellarmine bottle is, guys, have a Google.
Shall I have a look? Shall I get
They're beautiful. They've got like a head on the neck of the bottle.
Have that.
Bellarmine, he was, I think he was some kind of priest or something, or monk. Back in Oswin, didn't realise. Didn't someone find an old sword? Not to what I know. Not in our group. We've had bits of swords in the past.
Bayonets. We've had lots of bayonets.
Yeah. Can't think of anyone that's had a sword.
I don't know, because I forget what we pulled out sometimes.
Yeah, we might have done. Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, but if that ain't very clear, she can't see the face on the neck. Yeah, I'll put that one. Click on that one. So the head. See his beard and his eyes.
So I'm trying to get you the decent image.
Yeah. Right, we found Enfield musket rifle.
There you go. If I can, hang on, let me just turn the Brighton Stoke.
I mean, them bottles and from. Have a look at the information in a minute. And them bottles are old. I mean,
so that is a.
See the beard. See his beard and his nose and his eyes. And a lot of people, because that's probably the strongest part of the bottle. A lot of mudlarkers on the Thames do find this section most of all. But I'd love to find even just a piece of one of those.
Wow.
Bellarmine bottles go back. You have to have a look when they go back to. I think it's 1700s.
Is it?
Oh, it's got to be. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Loopy said, "Have you ever sold any items you found?" I don't think I haven't.
No. We've never sold any items because to us, we have probably got items that probably aren't worth anything, but they're historically valuable, if that makes sense. I know if I was to sell an item, I wouldn't get it again.
And to be honest, if there's something that we think, oh, we don't really want to collect it, there's not.
We pass it around the group.
We have things passed around the group. Oh, I like that. Oh, you have that then, and I'll have it.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like that.
It's like Steve. Steve in the past has gone. Oh, I like that, Glenn. So I'll give him that. And then he's gone. Steve knows where I collect it. Oh, yeah, I've got one of them in the shed for you. And then we do that, and we've always done that. And it's like Michael and Kirsty. If they really say I love something, and they've got two of them already, they give them. That's the way we work together. We all make sure we've got the things we want.
And if we have got anything spare that's small enough, we just took it on the giveaways anyway. The bolt plaques and that. If we had spare ones of them and.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, it's like yesterday we met up with Jill Shilvach, and she bought us a little gift because it's been years since we've seen her. She bought us a little gift, and we all took her a little gift, and it's what we like, it's what we do.
Kirsty sorted a gift out, didn't she?
She did, Kirsty did, bless her. Yeah.
Francis says, "What do you do with the hundreds of bottles you find?"
Right. Well,
the ones you like are displayed, aren't they?
The ones I like are displayed in the house. The ones that it's because it's not about money. It's not the ones in the house are worth money, or the ones outside aren't. The ones I really like with the embossing on and the thick glass and the age stay in the house. The normal everyday bottles. I say everyday bottles. I mean bottles that we can find every week.
Take care, Mimi.
Get stored outside in a box, and eventually, what I may do is, I don't know what to do with them. I don't know, to build a shed in the garden to display them that way, or because there's that many of the same bottles out there, perhaps I could sell them through an antique shop or something like that, perhaps in the future. But I'm in no rush to sell nothing at the moment because everything we could become hoarders because to be fair, there's nothing in this room I would want to sell,
I likes the toilet.
Etsy shop, yes, that's a very good idea. That is backyard swing set, yes, yeah. And I've noticed with Etsy, I shouldn't say it really, but I'm probably going to get hyped for this. But I find that Etsy very expensive, very expensive. If you find something that's worth £20, you can put it on Etsy and sell it for 50. But you put it on eBay and you get a fiver for it.
Backyard swing set said Si sells upcycles and stuff on Etsy.
He does, yeah.
It's just really good at upcycles, to be honest.
He does, to be fair to him. I mean, Simon was probably the one that started me on...
Hi, Teresa.
Reconditioning, doing items up, and he was definitely the one. I nicked his idea. I've got to admit, Simon laughs about it. But like with the whiskery, Simon was the first one to do it.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He got the bits of clay pipe. I copied some. Yeah.
At least you own up to it.
But I find if you tell the truth to people, and then they don't mind so much, but it's when you
say it was your idea.
Say it was your idea, and it wasn't my idea.
Fair play to you.
But Simon didn't call it whiskery. I did.
Oh, bless you, Patty.
You're such a lovely team. Oh, bless you. Thank you very much. We do appreciate it. What's Claire says? My house.
This is the team. All the people that are here.
Yeah. Claire's house is full of items. I can imagine with your house, Claire, now being part of the team you're in as well.
Backyard, that's exactly what my eldest said. Copying's the best form of flash.
Yes, definitely backyard swings. 100%. We've got Teresa Skinner. How you doing, Teresa? Love the whiskery bracelets. Well, Marie's.
We have Clay, yeah, we have.
If you didn't see last week's live, we did stop the wheel for a couple of weeks because we need to catch up, guys. So Marie is getting everything sent out Monday to get us caught up. As from Monday, that's why we're not doing a wheel today. We might not be doing next week either, but
I've been sat in that kitchen all morning making mysteries.
Yeah, and I'm going to do it from Monday onwards, and I'm going to make a load of bracelets as well. So we've got more than enough to be able to carry on for a couple more weeks doing
I've got to admit, I need to speak to Tracy Wooten, and I know she's not on here because her email went into spam.
She was on here.
Was she?
Yeah.
Tracy Wooten.
She was on here earlier.
Tracy Wooten, if you watch this back, obviously, we found out that your email had gone into the spam. I've looked in the spam to write your address out, and it's deleted all the spam. Because apparently after so long, it deletes them. So I need Tracy Wooten's address again. And there's only one other person I haven't got the address off.
Who's that?
Jaylene.
Jaylene. I haven't seen Jaylene on here for quite a while.
And Neil Warrington.
Yes, Clay. Yes, Clay is absolutely smack on there. We've donated a Vickers machine gun to Wiedenbeck Museum. We donated a cannonball to, was it Tewkesbury Museum?
I think so. I can't remember that.
Yeah. I think we give something to the Lincoln Museum when we found something across there. I think that was a Roman piece I found. So we have donated to the museums. We've also donated
bless you,
your metal pipe that you found.
Yes.
But we donated that through Nicola White. You give that Nicola White as a gift, didn't you?
Shall I give them a preview? Because this is something I need to put on.
Yeah.
Let's give them a teaser because they don't know about this yet.
I am just having a puff of my vape, guys.
You don't know about this yet, do you?
I don't know about what?
The pipe.
Oh right, yeah. You don't know about this, guys. No. This is
inside info.
You're only getting it off us, guys, and you're the first to know. We've known for quite a while now, but we did want to make a bit of a feature about it. But we'll let you in on the secret anyway.
We'll give you some inside info.
Can I ask your opinion, Glenn and Marie? I have been out with my dad metal detecting, and the field is full of bits of pottery. Right now, Claire, you could be on what's called a farm dump. So if there's a farmhouse nearby, they would dug an hole and chuck their rubbish into it. They wouldn't have bothered having a bin person come around back in the day, or they wouldn't have got a horse and cart to take their rubbish away. They would have just, if they've got land, potentially they would have just dug a hole and chucked everything in it. And that's probably why you're finding bits of pottery on the grass. That is my opinion, Claire. It's not an expert opinion, but Kirsty will agree with me. Yeah. Farm houses, Tudor houses, stately homes will have their own dump where they put food, bones, pottery, bottles, you name it.
Right, I'm going to get some inside
information time here, guys. Yeah. And we're in with the big guns, aren't we?
Yeah, right.
Not my big guns. I'm on about the big guns.
I don't know if... Oh, I've come off it. Spare me. Sorry, I've just come off it. I don't know if any of you remember. I know we all used to laugh about me going on about my metal pipe. We always used to laugh about it, right?
Yeah.
And you used to roll your eyes at my little metal pipe.
Yeah.
Well, obviously it was given to Nicola White and that.
April, thank you.
It is now on the portable antiquity scheme.
It is.
If you did want to go on there and put in pipe,
we are in the British Museum.
So,
British Museum, Ray.
I hope you can see that. This is the portable antiquities scheme website.
That's the pipe you found. That's the actual pipe Marie found.
And there. Hang on, let me put my...
And it's made out of metal. Oh, we got it magnificent, guys. So Marie gave this pipe to Nicola White as a gift, and she was shocked. The queen of clay pipes was shocked. She says, I've never seen a metal one.
And she got onto the portable antiquities scheme, and there's my metal pipe. that's a bit of insight. I am going to put like a short out or some information on our page, or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's information there all about it, and you might, if you've watched it, if you've looked back or you've seen it at the time, remember me finding the metal pipe, and it's on the portable antiquities scheme. Ain't that fabulous? And there it is, my
and
pipe.
You know what? Full credit to Nicola White, because she done that, but she didn't do it to take the glory.
No, she didn't.
She's put everything into Marie's name. So Marie has got an item in the British Museum through Nicola.
To be fair, it was Nicola White who did the hard work.
That's what, yeah. But she didn't take the credit for it. She didn't sit there and go, it's my pipe, it was a gift. She didn't take the glory for it. She had it as a gift, and she put it into the PLI, the portable antiquity scheme, and put Marie's name on it. Bless her. She could have sat there, couldn't she, and gone, oh, I found this, I've done that, and she didn't. And that's how Nicola comes across on her videos, is exactly how she is in real life. She's actually really nice.
Kelly's put, what is the link, please? It's on fines.org.uk. That is the portable antiquity scheme.
Is there any way you can type it on here?
I don't know.
Oh, God, my stomach. I do apologise if you heard that. That was my stomach. Nicola White is genuine like you. Goes, oh, bless you, Francis. And she's such a lovely one. And Simon and Nicola, I was very nervous of meeting them originally. I thought they're going to think, oh, who are these? But they welcomed us with open arms when we first went from Woodlark with them. Then we invited them magnet fishing, and we thought they're never going to turn up with us, lot. And they did, and they loved it. And Nicola and Si are now they're wanting to get with us again soon. And it's such a lovely feeling that we get on with them guys. It's just amazing friendship we've got.
April found us through Nicola and Si.
Oh, there you go. Thank you, April. And she doesn't Nicola doesn't half get some stick in her comments over when she goes magnet fishing, that people saying, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. And I'll always have her back in the comments, and I'll say, well, I've been doing it for 7 years, magnet fishing, and I've never had a problem. So please leave Nicola alone, because she was invited and she was getting a lot of stick, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Poor Nicola.
Brian. Kelly, I might try and put it on our page, the link, and that. I'm not sure.
Do you find any?
But if you go onto fines.org.uk and type in pipe smoking,
it's a metal pipe, not a clay one, but it's the same as it looks like a clay pipe. Somebody Jackie just commented, do you ever find valuable coins? Well, not as in valuable as in gold or silver, because they're not magnetic, but actually I'm going to contradict myself now. So I found a clump of crud in the Oxford area, and it had got a piece of metal stuck through it, and that was the reason I pulled it up.
Oh, that big clump.
Yeah. Anyway, as I pulled this clump out the water, I noticed there was a lot of bronze and copper Victorian coins. Some of them was going to the 1790s up to the 1880s. So I thought, well, that's a nice find. I was cleaning them up, and I got to the middle of this piece of crud, and I've actually got it on film on one of the videos. I got to the middle of the crud, and I was cleaning this one coin up with my finger, and I thought, that doesn't look like a modern monarch. I mean modern as in the last 300 years.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like a monarch I recognise. Anyway, as I looked a bit closer, I thought I was going to myself a bit of an heart attack, because I discovered it was actually a Roman coin. I forget the name of the emperor now at the time. But it was 279 AD, the one I found. And it was a solid silver Roman coin, and I've got it in my collection.
Yeah.
So, yes, not valuable. Unfortunately, Roman coins aren't valuable like people think. Just because an item's old doesn't mean it's valuable. Now, a gold Roman coin or a gold sovereign from the Victorian days can be worth some money, but
Mm.
we've never found nothing like that.
Jackie Brunga. Hello, Jackie.
Hello, Jackie. And Gillian Jones has put hi, Peakys. Thank you for making our day. Thank you for making ours brighter too. So yeah, I have actually found a ramen coin. I always joked for quite a few years I will find a ramen coin one day. Magnificent, and everyone used to say they're not magnetic, and they're right, they're not magnetic. Or else everybody had been pulling ramen coins up. And then I did.
Did Mike mention his Viking key? Sorry, I had to say it for you, bro. Did I mention my Boots Chemist bottle?
Yeah, so for anybody that hasn't seen Marie's Boots Chemist bottle from yesterday, people that have joined, look at that boots. Boots. That is a boot.
It's beautiful.
1905, circa 1905, Boots Cash Chemist bottle. And we was walking a little bit of a stream yesterday, and Marie was having a little scrape at the embankment, and then she got to about that, didn't you? Sticking out the embankment. Yeah. It was that position actually. I can remember it. And you says,
I saw you eyeing it up, and I says, "Come here, get this out for me."
Yeah.
And you got it out, didn't you?
Yeah, and I got it out. But I thought, because it came out this way, I thought, oh, just a big awkward plain bottle, to be honest with you. And then I turned it around, and I seen that, and I'm lovely bottle, gorgeous. Not mega old, 120 years old, but still a nice bottle. And I love it because we've got a smaller version. But I cannot find that bottle with the text that way up. No. All the Boots Cash Chemists this way. So I don't know. Very nice bottle. I love chemist bottles. I think they've got a meaning to them as well, haven't they? You know, how many people... What was in that? Did it help somebody get over an ailment, or did it cure them, or whatever? Rob's
writing this. How many firms still use the same logo they did 90 years ago? Well, Rob,
Boots definitely.
Funny you should say that, because this is something that myself and my son was on about the other day. And we was looking at, like old Pepsi logos and old Coca-Cola logos and Boots logos and that. And they bring all these new logos out. And we was like kind of looking at them and judging them ourselves. And what you find with most places, and I don't know if Pepsi has done this or somebody else, I can't remember who it was, they go back to the original logos because they're so nostalgic, and you can't beat the first ones.
You can't beat the old text.
Yeah, sometimes they change the logos, and for the worse.
Yeah, of course some people do. They simplify stuff, and sometimes when you simplify stuff, it ruins stuff. I found last week, and I didn't realise. I collect bottles, but this bottle that came out the lake with Michael. On our latest video, I didn't show it on the camera, and I didn't really think much of it, but it was actually a Pepsi bottle about this tall, and I didn't think much of it. But when I actually looked on Google at the Pepsi bottle, it was 1956 to 58.
Was it?
So my mother was 1950, bless her, when she was born. It's gone now, bless her. But I think in my head, my mum was a little girl when that bottle was going about, and could she have? No, she couldn't have done, because she was as poor as church mouse. So I don't know if my mum would have ever held one of them. But that era, the 50s, and it was a Pepsi. It wasn't a modern Pepsi, and it said Pepsi Cola. Doesn't say just Pepsi like it does now. It's just Pepsi now. And Coca-Cola's just Coca-Cola.
Yeah. I just think some of the logos and stuff like that, they're changing for the worst. The original proper logos. Yeah. Rotty said, what would they have put in it?
I'm just trying to think, Rotty, actually. I don't know.
You can't find it?
I can't find that particular bottle. I can find the Boots Cash Chemist bottles with the text sideways.
And what do they put in them?
I don't know. I don't know. I can't find what they put into them. If somebody can tell us, brilliant.
Mike Mike said stuff, Rotty.
Stuff. Getty, who was that just? Christine, I am close to Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. I would love to go to Gettysburg and have a look around the battlefields there.
Hi, Dion.
There's some proper history there with your Civil War.
Thanks, Julia.
You can't beat the chemist bottles. You can't curse. They've got so much character to them. I mean, some of the beer bottles that come out from the Victorian days are lovely beers, but to be fair, a beer bottle's a beer bottle and that's it. When you've got chemist bottles, I mean, you look at the poisons, you've got blue poisons, green poisons, clear poisons, then you've got your Boots cash chemists, and then you've got your aqua, you've got your clear glass. I just love the shapes of them. I really do.
Oh, Kelly's having corned beef sandwiches for lunch.
Okay.
I love corned beef. I do like corned beef.
I like anything edible at the moment.
Gail's making nachos later.
I've got to have put weight on.
Elizabeth is getting hungry as well.
Oh.
What's this? What Loopy's put? Tim, my husband treated himself to a new project today. Brought a motorbike to restore. This is honest truth. A BSA beaver. I thought he was having a giraffe, but it's true. Oh, MG. How embarrassing.
Wow. I bet he shocked you when he said I bought a bit of beaver back home. A BSI, I mean, that's going back some time. Just a BSI bike.
Mike's being rude.
What's Mike put?
I love a beaver, Loopy.
Oh dear.
Dear.
Love the old logos. Yes.
You can't beat them, can you, Gail? And they change them and they're just like, oh, they look terrible.
It's like in the States and in Canada and places in Australia as well. Some of the outback places where people have collected stuff and they've left it outside because things in odd parts of the States don't rust like that. It gets preserved because of how warm it is. But the signage that people find in these old barns in the outbacks of the States is amazing. I mean, some of them signs, you can see where some of them have still got the bullet holes in and that. It's mad.
April said Pepsi stuff is more collectible than Coke stuff
because
it's more rare.
Okay, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. And Francis has got chili in the slow cooker.
Oh, I would be best not having chili tonight, Francis, because tomorrow I will suffer and I might pollute the waterways.
Ali says, have you noticed since food has been mentioned, Glenn hasn't looked at the screen? Oh, you're going to look at this one. Alan's having steak and chips.
Oh,
while he's watching.
I love that big piece of fat that's on the outside of a steak. I love
So I ain't into steak.
Oh, I am.
I like a pork chop. I like the fat on the pork chops.
Who's buying lunch? I'm hungry, Queen. Oh, Queen, come on. They're all on about food.
Oh, Claire says they have some old 60s and 70s chemical bottles at work.
Oh, wow.
Which I'm going to throw out, so they'll send us some.
Oh, bless you, Claire. That's really nice of you, that is, Claire. Thank you.
Is that really your stomach? OMG! Is that your belly? Oh my life!
I am stuck.
It sounds like thunder.
If I haven't put a stone on since I've cut down from 20 cigarettes, I probably have 2 or 3 now with my vape.
Oh,
if I haven't put a stone on, I will be shocked.
Wow.
I mean, I was 15 stone at the doctor's lately, wasn't I? And I've got I probably don't look it on the camera, but I am quite a porky boy.
Backyard has been craving fish and chips lately. Wish I were over the pond for a good chippy. Well, talking of good chippies, right? We don't live far from a chippy, but I do get
it's there. If you open the window, you can smell it.
No, but there's a certain chippy I go to, and you know what? My mum used to have chips from there when she was a little girl, right? Mm. And the chippy I go to, I do drive to this chippy. I do drive to this chippy. I just don't lose where we are. I do drive to this chippy. Is it off again?
Feel my baby kicking.
And I do drive to this chippy, and it's been a chippy since 1935. Where I go?
When you was a little girl.
It's gone all into a
When you was a little girl.
Yeah. But yeah, so
Yeah.
but I love it. Yeah, I have. There is a chippy that I.
Oh, is it Alan
Right,
G
where
on
am
here?
I?
Oh, hello, Alan Gray. How you doing?
Sorry, I'm just missing the comments.
Yeah, I think Quinn's replying saying he likes the fat on the
Pork chops.
on the. Oh, I like the fat on the pork chops as well. I do, yeah.
Jenny's got Marmite crisps. I like Marmite. Oh yeah, crackling,
Oh,
yeah.
stop it!
Oh,
Tim's put poor lad. Thank you, Tim.
Roger says HP Brain Sauce still has the logo, and it has a story used to be at Aston Cross,
Yeah.
just up from the.
I remember. You know what, Rotti? You just brought back a memory to me. I remember the HP Tower in Birmingham, in Aston, and it's only very recent, probably in the last 25 years, been knocked down. But I think there was a big uproar about it because it was it's like the Coca-Cola building in Birmingham, the Rotunda building.
Oh,
That used to have Pepsi around it.
did it?
Yeah, yeah.
He's on about HP sauce.
I'm just saying, for example, a lot of the buildings,
Yeah.
HP, there was like a big chimney. As you come off the M6 and you go down Spaghetti Junction
Yeah,
in towards town,
yeah.
there used to be a big tall building there. It was like a big chimney and it had HP on it, and they knocked it down and the locals went mad because it was a Birmingham landmark.
Christine said pork chop fat is good. My mum used to make milk bread out of ham and pork skimmings. And Clyde said, Marie, feed the man for goodness sake. Nancy's making homemade potato salad right now. Right. I'm just trying to get down the comment.
Tomorrow, if I pull a fish up when I'm magnificent, I'm going to be eating it at this rate.
Gal loves UK chips.
What's Claire put?
Oh, well, 1934, has it stayed in the same family, do you know, Marie? I don't think it has. And one of the old, the one who had it before, who's got it now, he hated it. He hated having the fish shop.
All right.
He hated the chip shop, yeah. But
well, the prices are charge. I wouldn't have hated having it.
yeah, he hated it apparently, from what the new ones told me. So I think it has swapped hands.
Oh, that's right.
Through the years.
Sorry about my face, but I've just saw Kirsty's comment. I have had Marmite on toast this morning. Ugh.
I think there's only been 2 owners, Claire. I think it was, yeah.
Like eating the bottom of a shoe, Kirst.
I like Marmite.
Here. Oh. I just want to be fat.
Kirsty can't eat any fat. Do you know what I love? You know what I love, but I can't because it does make me feel sick after. Is belly draft.
Oh, I love belly draft.
Belly draft.
Pork belly, if you don't know what that is, guys.
Pork belly draft. Yeah. If I have too much of it, I'm ill.
I've got a pork belly.
I love it.
At the moment, I've got a pork belly. I need to lose a bit of weight.
Christine says, what is Marmite? Just the name scares me.
Marmite, Christine, is a yeast.
Beef.
Yeah, it's a yeast. And there's an old saying to it, you either love it or you hate it. Well, I hate it. Marie likes it.
We are, Carol.
And Marmite, it comes in a jar like Bovril does, like Bovril, or like Oxo, like these.
Yeah. Gail said Worcestershire crisps are amazing. I do like them, Gail. I got to say.
Brown sauce was invented in Nottingham. Apparently, okay, Tim. Nottingham they've got a good history. Really, Nottingham has got some good history with things they've bought, like invented and that.
Marmite on crumpets, Nettie said. I'll never try that one.
Marmite, oh no.
Mike and Kirsty love the brown sauce.
Even though I don't like it, it's still making me hungry. Because I'm not hungry at the moment. I probably could eat it just for the sake of it. I love brown sauce, Kirst. But trouble is, I suffer a lot with heartburn. So if I have that, it repeats on me.
Rachel said there is a brickworks near me in Askham in Furness that has been in the same family for over 175 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
I can believe that, yeah. we've got a lot of companies in around here, to be fair, that probably got so many generations of owners, and they're still in the same family, like the great grandkids own it.
Hi, Misty Blue.
Misty Blue, how you doing? Welcome.
Rotty said, any woman who thinks a way to a man's heart is through his stomach is aiming too high. Kirsty says, Marmite is a yeast spread. You either love it or hate it.
Yeah. I hate it. I might want to eat it at the moment now, to be fair. Julia Morris, I just spinach. Oh, Julia.
Spinach and feta cheese omelette, eggs fresh from the coop, and spinach from my garden. Wow, Julia. My son's like spinach omelettes, actually.
I like spinach.
It's apparently really, really good for you.
I like
really
spinach. Olive. How you doing, my olive?
Kirsty likes scratchings. I used to like scratchings, but I ended up breaking off my teeth. Judy said, Vegemite all day long. And he said, go and get you some crisps.
I'll be making a right chewy noise on the live. I wouldn't do that to you lovely people. I think it's ignorant to eat it for people.
Nettie doesn't eat meat anymore. I'm a more veggie person. I could actually have a dinner without meat.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Look, I appreciate people's opinions. If you don't eat meat, then so be it. But I don't think somebody who don't eat meat should tell people not to eat meat. People have got their own beliefs, and I believe that everyone should have their own opinions on stuff. That's what makes the world turn around. But if I eat meat and you're a vegetarian, you shouldn't tell me what, unless you're cooking it, obviously.
Anyway.
If you turn vegetarian on me, I'll make sure you cook a nice liver.
I can't stand liver. I can't even stand the smell of it.
Oh, liver and onions. Oh, yeah.
Don't ever ask me to cook liver. No. I can't.
Chianti.
Frances has mentioned something here. She loves black pudding. Yeah, black pudding's lovely.
Yeah.
She had a bacon and black pudding omelette for breakfast. I have never tried that black pudding omelette.
I had black pudding sausage, the ones that was gorgeous. Absolutely.
That's amazing, right? Gail says, I can order food items from the UK and delivered here in Canada. Wow.
I'm doing that.
Get plenty of yogurt.
Oh, my life.
Carol said, Glenn Newsom's Gaviston.
I'll drink the jar of it at the moment, Carol. I'm that hungry.
Dion said, brown sauce on back.
Right, history hunting.
Worcestershire sauce in a bacon butter.
Oh, no.
Oh, dear me.
Oh, dear.
I'm trying to get down the comments because I've missed a few.
Glenn put a mask on.
I like Worcestershire sauce in a bowl of tomato soup. Cheese on toast is nice, dipped in tomato soup. Now, I don't like tomato soup, but I can eat cheese on toast dipped in tomato soup.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
I've recently got off meat a lot. Hang on, look, we're called Peaky Dipper History Hunters here, guys, right? And my admin are joining in now. Kirsty, you'll have your wages cut, girl.
Francis says, give him a biscuit for God's sake.
Hey, have you got any of the dog biscuits? I've run out of biscuits. I've just run out of biscuits. Barbecue. Oh, look, I'm all
Carol said, I went to a wedding yesterday. Some very funny food there, I'll tell you.
See, I'm very finicky with parties and weddings and that because I'm very finicky with, if I don't know the person and they bring food, I'm a bit funny with it. I've been to buffets and you can see people around the buffet getting the fingers in there and picking it up, and I'm thinking, so I tend not to eat at buffets and parties.
You don't like buffets, do you?
Nah.
Anyway, Kelly's asked, have we researched the baby shirt?
We haven't. No. I've got to get a piece of wood for that, first of all, to keep the shape in it. because it is very like a very thin leather, or a suede, should I say? But we do need to research because I'd like to know if it's a Victorian doll shoe and then it's a Victorian doll shoe.
Yeah.
But wouldn't it be amazing if that has been on a real foot of a baby?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Guess they've got wages only now. Luke says, changing the subject.
Thank you, Loopy.
Wood lice. Where I am from, Kent, we call wood lice pea bugs.
People?
I do know other regions have different names for them. What do others call them on here?
Around here, we don't call them wood lice, we call them wood louse. Oh, that's why my dad would say there's a wood louse there, look. Stamp on it. No, I never did. Wood lice are actually really, if you've got wood louse, it shows that you've actually got really good
wood.
No, that means the wood rotting because they eat the damp rotting wood. It shows that the ecosystem around your area is good, if you get what I mean. Because you don't want a piece of wood sitting there in your garden, it lasts for 10 years. If it's just a piece of old wood, you want it to decay, don't you? And wood louse are brilliant for eating the decaying wood.
Hi, Arlene.
It's like maggots, isn't it? It's like when you see roadkill, people go, oh, maggots. But to be fair, if you didn't have maggots, then I don't say I'm putting everyone off the food now.
And they're nice if you fry them.
It's just good for the economy. It's just good for the environment, isn't it?
And they're nice if you fry them.
I don't know. I used to put them in my mouth when I used to go fishing, keep them warm because they last longer under the water. Then
some people, or some countries, they eat bugs, don't they? Fried and stuff.
But to be fair, I mean, I've never heard the term pill bugs. So yeah, it's just different. I think it's just different parts of the country.
Rob said, we call a single wood louse a wood louse. Plural wood lice.
That's probably what it is then, Rob. Yeah, that's probably what it is. And I've got confused. I remember my dad saying, there's a wood louse, but
that's what it is then,
yeah. Rob's right.
Yeah.
Rob's right.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
Loopy, yeah, call them pigs.
Backyard cleans his silver with toothpaste.
Toothpaste is brilliant for silver. But I found out, I'm glad you brought this up, I found out for brass, the best thing to clean brass up with is brown sauce, believe it or not. We've just been mentioning brown sauce. And if you get the brown sauce on your fingers and rub it onto your brassware, just let it go slightly dry where it's tacky, and then you get a cloth, you will see your face in that brass. It's the vinegar in there that it's acidic.
Pixie says, when I first went to Australia, I looked down and saw a silverfish in my tights. I was screaming and jumping up down in the street. Oh dear. Pixie, you brought back a memory for me, because I remember when I was a little girl, my mum had some tights on and she looked down and there was a big, massive spider. Big, airy.
Is that what she told you it was, Marie? Oh dear me, this is going so quick.
Oh. It was a big, massive spider.
It was the 70s. I mean, I'm not saying no more. Marie. Oh dear.
There was a big, massive, airy spider in the tights. And she went running into the shop and asked if we could use a toilet. And honestly, when she dropped her tights, when this spider landed on the floor, it went with a clonk. Honestly, you heard it hit the floor.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Honestly.
Yeah, GS is dead right, and silverfish are harmless. They look like a little centipede thing. And to look at them, you will go, oh, it's got a stinger or a bite, but they're innocent. Little silverfish are. And another thing people get confused about is crane flies, dragonflies, we call them, not dragonflies, daddy long legs. Everyone thinks that bite like mosquitoes. They don't. They're actually really good for the environment.
See, Kirsty ain't scared of any bugs or anything like that. She'll pick anything up.
Oh no,
won't
Kirsty
she?
will, yeah.
So whereas I'm a bit more dubious. I don't like wriggly runny things.
I don't think there's anything. I'm an animal person. I love animals and I love the environment. So I don't think there's actually anything I'm particularly scared of.
Yeah.
The things that give me the creeps, like I don't like something in my face, like a wasp or something.
Yeah.
But I think there's more nasty people on the planet than there is nasty insects.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'd rather have the sting of a wasp than the sting of some nasty person. So that's just me. But
Kirsty will pick up anything.
Kirsty will,
a spider, Kirsty will go get it.
Yeah. I call them flying saucers, daddy long legs. They are like that, Claire. Yeah.
Pixie said, Mike the huntsman is harmless. They will eat the nasties in your house. Yeah, they do.
I've always said this. I mean, I've got two, obviously, children. So if you've had children, you know yourself, guys. Dad, there's a spider at the corner. To me, I'd leave it there because they are really good for catching all the flies around in the summer.
We was devastated the once, if you remember, in our old house.
We had him living for years.
We had a spider, and he used to live behind the telly, didn't he?
Yeah.
And we named him Thomas. Was it Tommy?
Tommy.
Yeah, Tommy. Yeah. We named our spider Tommy, didn't we? Who lived behind the toilet.
Yeah.
But I think he either left or he got sucked up in the vacuum. I don't know.
Or he lived his life, Marie, and just perished.
I don't know.
Old age.
But he disappeared.
But yeah, he was lovely spider to be. I've got no problem, but I think you should leave spiders. Unless you've got children and dangerous, obviously. I mean, in Britain, we're very fortunate. They reckon, though, they do reckon that an house spider, if it could get its plinthers into you and pierce your skin, would kill you. But they're not strong enough to pierce the skin. So there you go.
Francis saw a spider's nest up this morning. It was strange. It was a hawk spider hatching. I find it fascinating when they got them.
Well, you seen it last week when we was magnet fishing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ask Kirsty. Kirsty was I'm not going to say where it was, but there was a fence and there was a web covered in all these little dots, and we looked, and it was all little baby spiders. Millions of them. My son used a spider used to have a spider under the sink called Hercules. Kirsty.
Hercules. He was a whopper, and like a pet, she used to feed him.
Yeah. I think the biggest spider I've ever seen personally is in my shed, and he died, and he's still sitting on his web. And he was being there. I told my dad about him, so that's how long he's been there. And my dad's been dead 2 years now, bless him, 2.5 years, and he's still sitting there like this. But he's a big spider, and I don't want him to. I haven't chucked him out outside. Actually, I'd put him in a little case. He's in my shed.
Oh.
He's massive. It's the biggest one I've ever seen.
Claire's absolutely petrified of spiders.
Oh.
I'm okay. It depends what size they are. Do you know what I mean? If they're if they're a certain size, or if they're a bit slow, I can put them in a glass and put them outside. But it depends if.
See, now I wanted like a pet tarantula or something like that.
It depends if they're fast spiders.
We have one here.
We are. I have one here. We call him Cotton Eye Joe. Where did he come from? Where did he?
Oh no, that's going to be stuck in my head now, Rotty. Mind you, at least he's changed the subject for the food.
Girls, Eldridge Ranch.
That's right. That is Rachel. You're dead right. Yeah, house spiders aren't supposed to be outside. So when you're putting it in a glass and chucking it outside, not supposed to. Oh, I've said this to you before. They're not supposed to be. That's why they're called house spiders.
They'll come back in anyway. Well, I'll put them in the cubby hole under the stairs then.
You better. Right. Yeah. So.
Oh dear.
Right. What time we got? How long have we been on? We've got 79 people on?
Hour and 15.
An hour and 15.
Yeah.
So I think we'll probably look at wrapping this up now then, guys. Because I'm starving hungry. Thank you to you all. In the best way. I mean it. And we are going somewhere tomorrow. Really looking forward to tomorrow. All the Peakys, out of the six of us. Peaky family. I've got a funny feeling we might do decent from there. We're not actually doing a lot of magnet fishing.
No.
No.
If any.
If any. So,
to be honest.
but look out for Thursday's video,
But,
guys. It is amazing. Amazing Thursday's video will be.
Oh, bless you, sis.
Thank you, sis. And thank you to all of you for joining us. We really, really appreciate it.
And we got some awesome Peaky
We have,
family on
yeah.
here. We absolutely have.
Yeah.
And we always
awesome.
talk. We have our little drive to wherever with Mike and Kirsty, our sister and brother, and we do talk about you.
We do.
You know, and your comments and everything like that. So if your ears are burning, it's because we're talking about you all. And
in a nice way.
In a nice way.
There's not one person that we can honestly say we've sat there and gone, oh, they put that comment with that. Now everybody leaves lovely comments. It's inevitable we get a troll now and again, but that's being a YouTuber. And when you've got 16,600 subs and just one person says something, I'm not bothered about that one person.
Unfortunately, and this is what I'll say to everybody, if they're on Facebook or any kind of social media, you can put something on, you know, I don't know, a local website, a local group for your town or something like that. And people can put a comment on there, and then somebody might comment back with a nasty comment to you or whatever. Do you know what? Take no notice.
Thick-skinned.
Yeah.
Not bothered.
Be thick-skinned and just wipe it out your head. And
you only make that mistake once, Michael. Always take it into it.
I don't know. I've lost all the way up the top.
Okay.
Anyway.
Right, guys. Take care. Kirsty says. Take care, everybody, and enjoy your weekend. Please, if you can, don't feel forced to, but if you could join us tomorrow around the 3:00 mark, we shall go live. I'm going to. Marie doesn't know this yet, so you're the first to know about this.
Okay.
Monday, I'm popping out. I'm going down the bottle dump on my own. Monday. So whatever I get, I will show you Monday evening.
Oh, yeah.
I'm popping down. I've got to get out of the house. I've done all my garden. I've done all my little jobs. I'm going to go out Monday if I can get an hour, and I'm going to go and pop out and dig Pete's hole out.
Oh, Carlos says your kindness has reached the other side of the world.
Oh, bless you, Carlos.
I hope so, Carlos.
Thank you very much.
I hope so.
And you know what? We are up to date with current affairs, and there's a lot of crap going on around the world. Wildfires, people dying, all the bad things you want to hear in the world, you don't want to hear. And we get to hear about them in the UK. And if anybody ever needs to talk to us, guys, just please email us on Marie's email. Yeah. If you ever feel alone, you need to have a chat, whatever it may be, we are here. We're all human beings, and we need to stick together at the moment.
Isn't that right?
The world's changed over the last 5 years. I think for the worse.
Well, let's get it better.
Let's get it better again, like it used to be.
Yeah.
But so look out for tomorrow's live 3 p.m. British time, guys. Then I'm going to go out Monday. And then please, if you can if you're at work and stuff, just watch it later. But don't miss out on Thursday's video, guys. 8 p.m. British time, we will be premiering, and it is going to be amazing. I think we all had a top draw find that day. Personally, I think. And I think when you see what we've all had, you're going to be amazed. And the history, oh my God.
And it's amazing that, and it amazes us all sometimes.
Yeah.
Because we're still finding stuff that we haven't found before.
And it's excitement.
And it's like,
it's genuine excitement too. When I found what I found, I don't think it was actually caught on camera, but I brought it back up to the camera to show you. And I wouldn't part with that. If somebody offered me £100 for it, I wouldn't part with it because I've been after one, and it was my little bucket list find.
Yeah. And Gal said positivity is always the best. Bless
exactly.
you, Gal.
Yeah.
And everybody, please, whatever's going on in your life, and I know you've got hard times yourselves in your own lives and that. Please stay positive.
Yeah.
Please.
There's always a light at the end of the tunnel. It might not seem like it, but there is. Believe me, I've been there. Marie will tell you. I've got a brilliant group around me, and they've got me through the other end, including you guys.
Yeah.
There's a lot that goes on that people don't see. A bit of a smile on the camera doesn't always mean I'm happy. and I've had my rocks the last couple of months with my Peaky group, and I have seen the light to the other side. So if I can get through it, anyone can. So
And take each day
as it comes. Yeah, always. Right, we're gonna go. So yes, we're gonna wrap it up, guys.
And I will feed him before the next live, Pixie.
I've got to have some food. I am starving, Marvin. So big love to you all, guys. Like, subscribe to the new guys if you haven't already, and I shall see you. We'll see you tomorrow on the live.
Yeah.
See you later, everybody.
Love you all. Bye,
Love you
everybody.
all.